Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Ericson Presents Mixing Tutorials. And today we are going to talk about automation and why using automation can help you more than not using automation. So before we get started, just remember, if you need a free master, if you need to finally hear what that song could sound like with a proper balance and a proper master and a proper leveling, holla at your boy. Click the link in the description and see how you can get that done for free. So yeah, holla at your boy. All right, so let's get to this automation topic. Let's see, how do I want to say this? Automation, being a human being is what will make music sound natural. When things sound robotic or they don't change, there's the subtle differences, like the small little differences that you hear in music is something that you don't really notice a lot, but your body will react to it. So say for instance, when the hook comes around the first time, then the second time it comes around, when you introduce something a little different, or if you bump the level of the hook just a little bit, and then by the time you get to the end of the song, you bump the hook just a little bit more, like that goes a long way. Your brain is going to perceive that as something is happening here. You might not be able to point out what it is, but your brain is going to perceive that as like, oh, there's more energy, and it just might be louder. But it's so subtle that you can't really tell. Or say for instance, you want to emphasize something like a word, and you want to throw a delay on that word just to emphasize that moment. That too, you can literally automate anything that you can think of, can most likely be automated. When you are fading out at the end, I don't like to do like a hard fade, like with my mouse, meaning put a pin in, then put another pin in, and just pull it down and just let it, that's unnatural to me. I like to use my hand and automate the fade out because that just feels more natural. I can do that on my mixer board, and I can do that on my mouse. Like, automation is your friend if you actually use it. Another thing you can do with automation is right before the hook comes in, you can either with the verse, you can automate the verse up just a tad bit and then drop down right as the hook comes in, so it kind of gives it an impact, or you can automate it down and up. Like, it's all about what the song needs. But automation is great. My point that I'm trying to make is you should use automation.
I know it's what we do, and I know there's chemistry between me and you.
All right, so I'm going to work on the first verse, because I'm always on the second verse on all the other tutorials. So what I'm going to do is I am going to automate. I'm going to show you how I do it. Okay, so I'm going to use a H delay, and I'm going to automate. I'm going to put this on a send. All right, so let me bring my mixer back into the thing. Okay, so automating sends, you can automate the actual plugin on the track, but automating sends makes it the best. To me, that's the best way to do a delay, because you don't want the delay to turn off. You want the delay to stop getting signal, because if you do it that way, then the whole entire word is going to delay and nothing else is going to delay. If you turn it off on the track, so if you put the delay on the track and just automate that on and off, once the word is hit and you turn the delay off, the delayed word won't go anymore. So this is very important, why you would put the delay on a send, because you want the send track to stay active and you want the plugin to stay on. You just don't want what's feeding the plugin to be there anymore. So that's what we're automating. We're automating what is going to the plugin. Okay, if that didn't make sense, just rewind it. So in the last video, I did say that it was very important to have the tempo Was that the last bit? I don't know. But it's very important because for things like this, if I didn't have the tempo, this would be a lot harder. But
I know it's what we do.
Okay. All right. So let's turn it 1/4.
I know it's what we do.
And I like using the ping pong.
I know it's what we do.
And then I like to take out just some of the low frequencies and the high. I just do this a taste. There's no perfect setting. I just do whatever I feel is needed for the song. Like I said before, on an acapella, you're going to be able to get away with using more of the frequencies of things as opposed to having music around, because it would get muddied up.
I know it's what we do.
So what I would do here is I will go to this track. Now this is just for Studio One. I don't know what software you are using, but it is definitely a good idea to figure out how to do this in your software. But once you get to where your automation is, then all of this is going to be the same. So I just turned on the automation in this track, and then I'm just going to go to add. It's on the other screen. So now I can see my sends. So I'll go to my sends, and you can literally automate it, all kinds of different things. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so we're going to automate the mute. So now the mute is there. Let me just turn it off.
I know it's what we do.
So let's automate do. Some people will like put an automation plug-in on a different track, and then will cut and paste the word that they want onto that track. You can do it that way too. That's not wrong. It still works.
I know it's what we do, and I know there's chemistry between me and you.
Yeah, hold on. All right, here we go. So I wanted to do,
and I know there's chemistry between me and you.
Yeah.
And I know there's chemistry between me and you. Just say it feels right.
Right. I know it feels right.
It feels right. I'm telling you.
So, let me just turn. I feel like I took out way too many highs in there. All right.
It feels right. I'm telling you and me. It feels right.
So, what's also good about having it on a send is you can actually control the volume just by fading the send track down. So, turn it down.
It feels right. I'm telling you and me is so wrong. So wrong.
So wrong. All right, let's do so wrong.
Telling you and me is so wrong. So wrong.
So wrong. So now that we have this automation on
telling
this
you
track,
and me is so wrong. So wrong.
Okay, so let's add to this automation. So this is where you can get very, very creative. Let's try, what am I thinking about? I'm gonna put a harmonizing plugin on here, and I'm going to do octaves. I'm gonna just turn all these in. Let's see what happens.
I know it's what we do, and I know there's chemistry between me and you. Just say it feels right. I'm telling you and me is so wrong. So wrong.
Okay, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But you can kind of see what you can do. So you can automate something, but then you can actually make that automation even doper. Let me think. I'm trying to think of something that I can put on here that let's try sub synth. Even though that's not gonna, let's try it out. See what happens. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the sub synth before the delay. I'm gonna bring in take the high pass off, and let's see what happens.
I know it's what we do, do. And I know there's chemistry between me and you. Just say it feels right. I'm telling you and me it's so wrong. So wrong. I know this ain't what you used to.
This ain't what you used to. As a matter of fact, the subset need to be on that. I'm tripping. Hold on. I'm doing this all on the fly, y'all. My bad. Let's see. I never put that on there. Let's see what happens when I put that on there.
I know this ain't what you used to. I just don't know how to love you. It's not that I don't trust you, but you just gotta move on, baby girl. I'm just trying to wrong. So wrong.
Okay, so I don't like substance. What else could I do? I'm trying to do this on the fly, but I was trying to think of something that flanger. I do use a flanger a lot on my delays. So yeah, there you go. There's one. I knew he was gonna find one.
Wrong. So wrong. Know it's what we do. And I know there's chemistry between me and you. Just say it feels right. I'm telling you and me it's so wrong. So wrong. Know it's what.
So anyways, point is that I'm trying to make, I know that shit got hella boring because I was bored just doing it. But the point that I'm trying to make is you can emphasize things like that. The same way you would do volume automation. You can turn things up, you can turn things down. Now, the point of why you would want to do that is just simply to emphasize moments. You can automate reverbs. You can automate anything that you want to stand out. Think of it this way: if you were doing this live and you were just moving things around, it would feel more organic. It would feel more real, because for some reason things that are not perfect sounds good in music when the timing of things are not set exactly to the beat, when they're just off a little bit. That just feels better when it comes to music. This is going to be a simple tutorial on automation. The point is, I just wanted you to think about how automating your song would actually help, especially when I was saying like the volume. You want to automate the volume, because like if I did this,
you can't be my girlfriend.
Let's see, hold on.
I'm not trying to be rude.
So if I did a fade out,
you can blame it all on me, cause it's not you.
With my mouse,
I tell no lies. When I finish, I just wanna be left alone.
that just sounds way more natural. It's natural, and that's just really what it comes down to. So, I could do that on a fade out automation, and then that would always be there. So the point is automating things, and if you can, do it with your hand. Don't do it with just making lines. Like if you can actually utilize, your imperfections and how you do things. Like say for instance, I wanted to automate. Let's see, EQ. Let's automate some EQ. Say for instance, this is what I wanted to do.
I'm not trying to be rude. You can blame it all on me, cause it's not you. I tell no lies. I just wanna be left alone. Just leave me alone.
So automating that would sound better than if you just drew the lines. As a matter of fact, let's just do that so we can fully understand the point that I'm trying to make. 'Cause I'm over here trying to half-ass it, and I can't give y'all no half-ass information. So let's go to the insert. Let's go to the Pro Q. This is band. So we're controlling the frequency. Close. Okay. Pull this down. So if I did it like this, I did it like that, I did it like this. I did like that.
It all on me, cause it's not you. I tell no one, just leave me alone. Oh, I'm not trying to be rude.
Okay, let's do that again, because I made that way too long. My bad, y'all. All right, so let me go back. Let's do it like this. And there we go.
I tell no lies. I just want to be left alone. I tell no lies. I just want to be left. I tell no lies. When I finish, I just want to be left alone.
All right, so we have that method of doing it. Or turn this on the touch. We have this method of doing it.
I tell no lies. When I finish, I just want to be left alone. Just leave me alone. Oh. I tell no lies. When I finish, I just want to be left alone. Just leave me alone. Oh.
I tell no lies when I finish. That was not. There we go.
I tell no lies. When I finish, I just want to be left alone. Just leave me alone. Oh.
See? One felt just a little bit more natural. Just a little bit. So, using automation, when you do automate, besides like when you're doing like the delays, you don't really have to automate that like perfectly. I mean, imperfectionally with your hands, but stuff like this is like good to use your hands. Just do it that way, because that way you will be able to have a sound that just sounds a lot more musical. And musical to me means imperfections. It's the timing's off. I'm doing it to the feel of what I'm hearing. That's musical to me. So anyways, that's it for today. I just wanted to make sure I got one in for the day, because right now I'm on a every other day schedule. So had to get one in. So yeah, if you need a master done, holla at your boy. You can hear your music in the best form that it could possibly be in. Holla at your boy. Click the link in the description, and then we'll get that going. Anyways, my bad, y'all. I feel like I'm everywhere today. It's my birthday weekend. Birthday's coming up this weekend. So yeah, I'm moving around. Got a photo shoot tonight. I got a lot of stuff to do. So my brain is all over the place. But I'm still here, still dropping knowledge as best I can. So anyways, I will holla at y'all later. All right, peace.